Good evening, Sagittarius. Welcome to Kiki's Doorway. Let's see what your past life wants you to rediscover for August 24th to August 30th, 2018. I see that you started to understand the lessons and your blessings within your personal life and the friendships, relationships, and the knowledge you are starting to learn about yourself. Let's see. God, Gaia, God, Goddess, Mother, Father. What does Sagittarius past life want them to rediscover about themselves for August 24th to August 30th? What does Sagittarius past life want them to rediscover? What action will Sagittarius be taking for August 24th to August 30th? What action will it be taking for August 24th? Okay, let's get this party started. All right. So, Mr. Mrs Saggitarius, your past life wants you to rediscover that you have spirituality and religion as a key factor in your next move. Everything that you do, Mr. Mrs Saggitarius, has always had an element of spirituality. I wonder, did you realize that? When people come to you, they come to you with trying to understand what it will take to not be afraid of their spirituality of self. You notice how when people come to you through conversations, in some way you're a counselor, a psychiatrist, a therapist to the human soul of another. And the reason why they come to you is that they feel a magnetic energy towards your spirituality and your religious factor. What is your spirituality? That's what your past life wants you to rediscover. Is it through Christianity? Is it through the Quran? Our ancestors, known and unknown, are speaking. Some are through the Quran. Is it through Buddha? Through Confucius? These are questions that you want to ask yourself. It will teach you how you actually do move in the now when it comes to your career, when it comes to your job, when it comes to your relationship with others, including yourself. You have an element of spirituality and religion. Rediscover what those are and see how it has influenced your now, the actions you will be taking. Because your soul wants to be awoken. Your soul wants to be awakened. Wow, you're going to Scorpio's house and you'll have Libra right there alongside you to give justification to the spirit and revising what you consider your intimate relationship to your own religion, or to religion that you have not only grown up in environment of, but also had thread in as you grew up. I thought that Christianity in my life would be the only source that I could go to, but I go to the Quran, Kabbalah, mythology, zodiacs, numerology, and made that into a religion principle to always ground myself. So when I talk to walks of people of life, like you're about to embark on, Mr. Mrs Saggitarius, because the career path that you're going towards include different backgrounds, include different spiritual and religious factors. And one thing about you that is very loving is that you're very open-hearted and open to relearning or rediscovering about spirituality through others. And you're going to use your intuition to guide you on that and to balance that Libra side of what you want to show as spirituality and religion in your life. And you will use the Gemini side of yourself, the opposite side of yourself. Mr. Mrs Saggitarius is Gemini. You will use that side of communication to cut out anything that no longer serves you towards your spiritual side of self. You will become fair and just in your decisions. Do what you know is right and stand up for your beliefs. Because when you do that, you will have the 8 of fire. This is you, Mr. Mrs Saggitarius. Again with the 8. You're going to have the Scorpio side. You're going to be very intuitive. You're going to unlock your psychic abilities, and you're going to be in touch with your emotions. And you're going to know how to communicate that very passionately towards people in your life, whether it be through business relationships, friendship relationships, intimate relationships, partner relationships, even the relationship with yourself. You will have that passion, that phallus, that creativity to merge all 8 abilities of your spiritual side of yourself and your religious principles to help you in your life purpose, to help you in navigating on how to have a healthier relationship with others, including yourself. Events moving at a fast pace. Yes, that would explain all this activity. But you are in control. You are in control. And you have justice right here on your side to make sure that you are always staying level-headed as well. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. So you want to stay very grounded in the moves that you got to make. You want to be very clear. And you want it in the decisions that you are going to make. You want them to align with your soul and the principles that you will hold within yourself. The moves that you're making in your life are different now. Now you're starting to see that you want everything to be in sync with each other than being disheveled or distorted. You have found out more of how you want to be seen and present yourself to the world. The 2 of air upright. So yes, you will have an indecision, but yet if you have to, you will start to use that Cancerian inside of yourself. If you had to cut off any layer of yourself and reduce it to 4, right? That's the house of Cancer. That's the nurturing, intuitive, grounded yet understanding of emotions. If someone is opposing you in your beliefs and in the direction you want to go, look at it from a nurturing stance. Like, why would they want to confront you or oppose you? A lot of times in our lives when people give us conflict or confrontations is because they're scared of our growth, they're scared of us failing, they're scared of us going towards the unknown, and are we going to be okay when we're there? And the moves that you're making right now are major moves. So whoever's in your life, they're most likely concerned. Yet you can lay that to rest with your understanding of self and using your spiritual side to help ground you and how you communicate when in confrontation. You will be able to see what is unable and unwilling to make a decision within the other or within yourself. And you will understand how to not remove the stalemate, but to see what made the mate become stale. You will no longer pretend there is a problem. Because if you do, how would you get the justice and the passion that you would like to go forward? So, if this is what is your obstacle, what is your asset? The Queen of Air. Your asset is the Queen of Air. You're going to become more objective and independent. You're going to use your life experiences as a spiritual leader, as a religious teacher and mentor. You're going to fuse that side of yourself and have a realistic and witty approach to anything that becomes combative or confrontive or confrontational. You will start to become more objective in your decision making, and you will start to clear away, which makes sense of the Eight of Justice right here in the Scorpio's house. You'll start to clear away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. Whatever is coming towards you that is confrontational, you know exactly how to handle it. You've been through these lessons before. Now it's about time to show yourself or rediscover that you can handle these situations, because in fact you have gone through them many times before. Now that you're mature to see the humor and the wittiness of the matter, then you will use that passionate side of yourself, and you will no longer feel that indecisive nature. You will start to plant those seeds from the Seven of Earth, going back to that justice, that Libra scale. Let's see. I seen that scale. Yes. You have Gemini and Libra on your side with Scorpio. When you notice that you have the justice within you, you will start to plant the right seeds in your foundation, and it will be very grounded and spiritually connected to you. The outcome is, from your seeds being well planted, a temporary pause in action. That will explain it, because from that indecisiveness, you want to know that your next move is going to be spiritually and religiously in line with who you are as a person. Unnecessary worry. You have nothing to worry about, Mr. Mrs Saggitarius. You know exactly how you want your next move to go. Just pause for a minute, meditate on it, to get a better understanding of how you want and why you want it in that direction to play out in that order. So until we meet again, you know exactly who you are and who you want to rediscover within yourself, the spiritual side of yourself. You know exactly what you want to awaken, and you're going to use your emotions and intuition along with what you consider valuable to help you in your next journey. I love you, Mr. Mrs Saggitarius, and we will see you on the other side.